What's up, Nova fans? Jigs here. I know it's been a minute. Just really kind of been busy, so I just want to get back to you guys about some new releases from Nova. This is a Nova specific review or overview or product showcase, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I don't know yet, but in any case, to the guys at Nova, especially those affected by the storm in that area, just keep doing what you're doing. I know you're doing your best, and to make sure that, you know, they're working very hard to try to get you guys these things. Okay, so what I do want to talk about is the new release, which is this beautiful Autococker here, and I'm so happy that they released this, because you know what, I like the old school, so this is definitely a tribute to the old school with just from the looks of it, yeah, we'll go through all this feature set, all right, in this video. So once again, this is the Nova NX1 by Nova Paintball. Alright, so we got that out of the way. Nova NX1. As you know, Autococker has been around since the early days of paintball. Not much has changed with Autocockers. They've been kind of doing the same thing, and you know, for one reason. One very important reason is, you know, people are purists when it comes to Autocockers. But it doesn't mean there's ways to improve it, right? There's other companies that have done other things to kind of improve that stuff, like parts have been improved, shock tech has gone a long way with improving it. Gunfighter frame is awesome. I have one on one of my Autocockers, but for the most part, it's been stagnant. It's been the same over and over again, and lately what I did see is that the price points have gone up. I don't know if most of the Autocockers now are out there in price point with the space guns, and you know, that's a mechanical marker that has a lot of moving parts, right? So but yeah, so Nova decided to come out with their own version of the Autococker, the NX1. Let's start with price point. Price point starting for these complete, and I'm talking with everything that you see here, not in basic color. This is the Bonzai, Tangerine Bonzai that I'm holding right now, which I think is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. Price point is $4.99 complete for a complete Autococker. That's crazy. That's a crazy price, because aside from the Bonzai splash, we'll go over exactly what you get out of it, and most of the stuff you get out of this is stuff that you normally have to upgrade on an Autococker, stuff that you normally have to buy separately to add on, right? Not your basic run-of-the-mill Autocockers, right? So first off, let's go over why this is special and why I like it. One, I love the slab body. I mean, having fancy milling, cutouts, and all that stuff is great, but if, you know, we're not looking at just wall hangers here, we're talking about guns that you're actually gonna play with. Slab body is where it's at. It's very slim, right? Slab body, get paint on, wipe it off, easy to clean, that's it. Well, you know, three-way, that's always a problem. But body itself, easy to clean, nice and smooth, that's fantastic. I love that. This is a custom frame. It's a hinge frame. It's not a lot, you don't need a lot to pull it, but it's a hinge frame, right? Of course, it has the safety, you know, Autococker basic stuff, right? Very comfortable. I love that this notch here for where your thumb rests, it's nice and smooth. The transition is awesome. It feels great. Your thumb and pointing finger wraps around it so easy, no problem. Grips are comfortable, not too thick, right? And kind of squishy, so it has a little bit of give, which is nice. So this is their double trigger hinge. Now, I know a lot of people say want slide. I've talked to them, they're considering it, and I think, you know, knowing them, they listen to the customers. That's what I love about Nova the most, right? They listen to the customers. So, I'm pretty sure that's coming. Another thing that comes with it, excuse the background noise, by the way, I got, you know, State Park, leaves are falling, so they're cleaning it up. You got your on-off. Your on-off is right here, typical easy lever, and it's flush to the body. So you normally once it's on, I haven't had an issue where I accidentally turn it off while playing on all my other Novas, and it's a very easy, like no effort, simple, right? So that's great. Next thing. Let's just go over before I start taking stuff apart. This is a Guardian Reg. Guardian Reg is actually the internals of this is it is different than most, because the internals of this is actually the internals of the N3 timing valve. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, the N3 timing valve in a sense is in here. So recharge rate is super fast, because if you've ever shot an N3, you know how quick that thing shoots, right? And if it keeps up in there, it'll keep up with an autococker, no problem. So Guardian Reg. Usually an aftermarket Reg is, you know, 80 bucks, 70 bucks. That's already here. Fast recharge, awesome. Clamping feed neck, also part of the package, and this is not plastic, this is aluminum. Best part, thumb wheel. Look at that, guys, thumb wheel with still a hex in there, so if you need to really for some reason tighten it down, you can, right? It's in there. But that's great, that's fantastic, right? Another thing that it comes with stock is these detents. They're springy detents, right? And they're serviceable. It's just screw on. I've seen this go. If you wanted to add these to your autococker, those are like 25 bucks. Just these alone. Serviceable, rebuildable detents. That's amazing. Next. When we come down to the special stuff, right? Well, also, by the way, it comes with a barrel kit. A barrel that accepts inserts, and I believe, I don't remember what it comes stock with. I know mine has a 682. So this is the Reaper barrel. It comes with the inserts, so you can place those. I think, like I said, yeah, mine is 682. Being this an autococker, most of the time around my way, it's the ball is small, so 682. Two-piece barrel system. It's very nice, very nice. Why this won't pick it up right now? There you go. Nice, right? Awesome. Comes with it, $4.99. Let me say that again, $4.99. The bolt. I don't think there's an official name for the bolt, but the bolt is it's made out of Delrin. I think it's a combination Delrin and part of it is aluminum. So aluminum and Delrin, right? You autococker scientists can tell me more about flow rate and all that stuff. I'm just giving you an overview of what you're looking at and what you're getting. So nice bolt. Oh, push pin. It has a ball in there and keeps it in place, and it doesn't go all the way through, right? It's only one side goes in, doesn't go all the way through. That's cool. Next, Also comes with a gauge. Not many cockers come with a gauge anymore, and I appreciate the addition of this because it lets you, you know, check your pressures without having to worry about it, right? It's right there. Comes with it, and I love that it's on the underside because it doesn't really get in your way or anything like that. Even with, you know, holding it, doesn't get in your way, just kind of sits there. And you have less likelihood of it getting shot and breaking the glass, so good placement, I would say. Now let's come to the three-way. Most of an autococker comes down to the three-way, right? So we have a three-way here. I know the three-way and the ram are the same length, and there's a reason, okay? There's a reason for that. The three-way on the Nova NX1 is special because there's a pilot valve essentially in the beginning of this, I think, or in, I don't know where the placement is. I have not taken this part, but there's a pilot valve in here which essentially eliminates, helps you eliminate short stroke, practically eliminates it. So what it does is the moment you engage this, it ensures that the whole thing cycles. So the moment you press the trigger, boom, cycle. There's no half pressing. I mean, you can hold press it, right? But there's no half pressing it the moment you press release. That valve will take care of it for you. So to me, that is probably the coolest thing about the NX1 is because no other autococker has that. I don't think, to my knowledge. I'm not an autococker expert. The experts can chime in on that. But that is definitely something new that Nova brought to the table for autocockers into this NX1. So I know the question's been asked, hey, can I get that? Can I get that special three-way for my own build so I can do it myself? I think that's not out of the question. I don't have 100% certainty whether that's going to be possible, but I don't think that's out of the question, and maybe they'll offer it as a kit so you can put it on your other builds. But I mean, $4.99, guys. You get all that for $4.99 on the Nova NX1. I don't know what to say. That is, I think that's an amazing deal. Especially, and you know what? It's not even that heavy because it is slim. It is still a solid block of aluminum, but it's just, you know, it's not that heavy at all, right? And you know, you can turn this into a pump. They actually have a pump kit in the store, so you can definitely turn this into a pump if you wanted to. But as a complete build, that's amazing. I think the Bonzais, these are $649, but you know, basic black, which a lot of people love anyway, that's $4.99. A lot of the other colors, the solid colors, are $4.99. I think it's only the Bonzai, and some of the special anos are, you know, there's a markup, but still. You can't even Bonzai yours for the extra premium of $150, right? But man, NX1. So hopefully, I got some playtime with it this weekend. I know if you're still waiting on yours, just, you know, have some patience. The storm really took out power and a lot of infrastructure out in their area, so they're working through it. I mean, even they're like on the side outdoors trying to build markers for you guys to get it out. So shout out to them for always, you know, making sure they do right to the fans. And if you don't have one yet, pick it up. This is a solid piece, and you know, and Nova stands by their product, so I know they will continually improve upon this and keep finding ways to make it better. And I look forward to them releasing new stuff and better things, and keeping it old school, and helping us to appreciate that. Have something new to play with all the time. So shout out to you guys, Nova. And guys, head to novapb.com, pick up your NX1 or any of the other ones. They're all great. Some have quirks, but you know what? If you consider that they've only been out now 2 years, going on 3 with their releases, the fact that they cranked out 5 different models already, they're just exploring what they can do. So that's it. Thanks guys. Go get yours. Peace.